Hey everyone, this is Jen Berklow, your Presidential Diamond with It Works Global, and I am going to walk you through Instagram 101. Okay, so there have been some changes. Instagram is a great free way, okay, to work our business, and it's gotten me to Presidential Diamond. And now some things are changing, and so I want to walk you through those changes and give you a really simple way to work Instagram. Facebook is pretty instant. When you're working your business through Facebook, it's pretty instant. With Instagram, it takes some time to build up your account. But actually, I think these things are going to be better for our businesses. And so let's just get started. So, okay, when you sign up with It Works, we almost all have an Instagram, right? An Instagram account. Please. Sorry, my phone's going to be going off because we're always working, right? Please don't start a new Instagram account. What's going to happen is you're going to mistakenly put something that has to do with It Works in your biography or your website or whatever, and your Instagram account is going to get shut down. This happens a lot to new people. Don't start a new Instagram account just for It Works, okay? People want to see that you're real, that you're relatable, that you're a mom, you're a wife, you're a sister, you're a friend. They want to see your life. So don't exclude your business from that, okay? Your business ties into our everyday life. Okay, let me pull up my Instagram account here. Okay, I'm gonna be showing you things from my Instagram account. I'm gonna encourage you not to try to follow me, because as soon as I see that you're an It Works distributor, I'm not gonna accept your follow request. That's just how I personally run it. I don't allow distributors to follow me. So okay, so you've got your Instagram account and you want to start talking about It Works. Sorry, there's a bee in the house and it sounds like it's by the door. So I'm just watching for it. So what do? First, do not start spamming your Instagram account with before and after pictures and pretty It Works posts, because Instagram is going to see those as spam and it's going to shut your account down. So what I would encourage you to do is ease your way into the Instagram It Works world, blending those two things together. Now you can be kind of sneaky, okay? And you can make posts, product posts that have nothing to do with, a picture. Okay, where on Facebook you can make a status, on Instagram you can make a picture that doesn't really have to do with the products, or you can kind of like subtly put them in there. I'm going to find an example. Okay, so this picture right here. Let me see if you guys can see it. You see that picture right there? I'm holding a Hardee's cup. And the caption says, first of all, this is a big reason why so many people are overweight. This is a medium. And you guys, the cup was huge. Second, I wasn't happy about my husband's choice for lunch, but we're headed to a VIP training in St. Louis, and this was quick, easy, and on the way. That's life sometimes, right? I'm so thankful that my job equips me with tools to face situations like this, so I can make decent choices and not feel like poop. I ordered lemonade to mix my greens, and I have my It's Vital, which is my plant-based vitamin that boosts my metabolism and curbs cravings. That's the caption. There is nothing It Works in this picture at all, but that's the caption, okay? So when I say that you can ease your way in, you can take a picture of what you're doing, or, like make your picture pretty and incorporate the products that way. Then you can do other things, like here's a picture, a product post that I would use. I've got Relief and Confianza. It's a picture of me holding or using the products. And then I just talk about what I'm doing with them. So it says, today I woke up ugly. I don't mean physically, though I have room to improve. I mean, I'm achy from riding in a truck all weekend, nursing Reagan in said truck, holding her for hours on end. A late night turned into a very early morning when Hadley decided it was time to get up at 4 a.m. The security guy will be here at 8 to fix the camera, and go figure, he's early. The dog decided it would be a good idea to eat a bunch of flowers and grass last night, so I walked into that mess in the office. I love working from home, but even stay-at-home moms have Monday mornings. Today I'm starting with extra time with God, apologizing for the things I've said in my head, and all natural relief and confianza. Thankful for grace, mercy, and safe, healthy products for this mama. Okay, so those posts, those types of posts go much further than just a picture of the product, okay? You want your face to be seen using the products. So there's a couple of examples of posts. Now let's talk about what a lifestyle post is. Here's a lifestyle post that I did last night. Okay, it's just a picture of the girls at bath time. And it says, my alarm is set for 7 o'clock in the morning, not because I have to leave these girls to clock in at a 9 to 5, or in my case, a 7 to 7. I'm getting up to coach some pretty cool middle school girls. It's an activity I choose to do for fun to help pour love back into this community. I can play a little longer here with bath time because I don't have to worry about what I have to have done by tomorrow. How many hours I'll have to go until I hear their little giggles again or feel their little hugs or slobbery kisses. I get to live in the here and now without the suffocation of our debt. God gave us a way out, and now it's our turn to give it to you. So that's a lifestyle post. Okay, that's an example. The picture has nothing to do with It Works, but the words that I use do. Let me start this movie again. Okay. Yes, it is. So there's how to post quickly. That's just a little tutorial on how to post. Okay, let's talk about how to build your followers. Please don't use any apps. Don't use any extra apps because they're getting shut down and they're flagging your account to get shut down. I don't use Crowdfire. I don't use followers or unfollowers or whatever those apps are. Okay, I do all manual liking, commenting, following, and unfollowing. Okay, and that's what you're going to need to do to build your business. You used to be able to follow lots of people at once, but what happened was that people didn't do it the right way, and so they just copied a bunch of followers, and they now those accounts are getting flagged as spammy. So you used to be able to follow like hundreds of people an hour. Now it's down to probably like 20 people an hour, which doesn't sound like very much, but in my business, I prefer quality over quantity. So let me walk you through what I do. Okay, so I have 5 pending requests here, and this is what it'll look like. So you're gonna go, let's start basic. Here's this little heart button right here. There's your activity, and at the top it says I have 5 follow requests. So I'm gonna open that up, and let's click on one. So what I do is I open the page. I'm going to scroll through her pictures here really quickly to see if she's an It Works distributor, because I don't want to follow other It Works distributors, and I don't want them to follow me. She's not, so I'm going to approve her follow request. Now, the first thing I do after I approve her follow request is I'm going to kind of scroll through, and I'm going to find like 5 good accounts to follow. Looking for moms, looking for people who are about my age. I'm also looking for people who don't already, like if the account is private and they have like thousands of followers, the chances are that they're in a multi-level marketing company, and I'd rather not follow them because they're probably not going to be, I'm not going to cross-recruit or anything like that. So I'm looking for people who are my age, normally moms, who have like less than 1,000 followers and who aren't following a ton of people either, because if they're following thousands of people, then there's a reason they're trying to build their Instagram account, and it's probably for business purposes, and there's a good chance that it would be an Instagram or an It Works girl. Okay, so I've just found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just followed 6. Excuse me, we're working here. I just followed 6 good accounts, real accounts, not spam. Now what I'm going to do, Hadley, I need you to stop, please, is I'm going to go back to this person's profile, and I'm going to like a bunch of their pictures. I do like 8 to 10. We're doing a video, and it's recording, sweetie. Stop. Well, you can look behind me. So I'm going to just go through. To like the picture, you just double tap, and it likes it. Listen, stop. I'm almost done, okay? Can you go help Reagan? So I just went through and liked a bunch of pictures. You can comment. Comments go far, okay? and then I'm done. I'm done with that person. What this does is it's breaking up the following. You can sit right here. It's breaking up the following and the interaction so that your account is not getting flagged. Now, if you do this a bunch, then it will stop you from following. It's not going to block your account, but it'll just, like, you just won't be able to follow for an hour or so. So then I go to the next one and I do the same thing. I open up the account. Okay. She's not an It Works distributor. I hit the check mark to allow her to follow me. I'm going to go to her followers and I'm going to pick 5 to 10 accounts that I want to follow. And as I'm opening these accounts up, I'm making sure that they are not, like I said, they're not It Works people. Here's some ways to see, also some ways to see if they're an It Works distributor. Stop. Sometimes people will put It Works in their bio. I don't. You can't put your website up there, or if you can, I don't know how to do it, and I don't worry about putting my website because I want that interaction. I want to start a conversation with them, okay? And so I just followed 5 people there, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to like the first several pictures of hers. If their profile is one where I'm like, oh my gosh, I really want this girl on my team, then I'll send them a message and I'll say, hey girl, I just had to tell you, like, your family is freaking adorable. And just get a conversation going. And then they'll say, thank you so much. More than likely, they're going to come follow your page. I have a private Instagram account. I prefer to have a private account because then I can control who follows me. And so once I've liked a bunch of their pictures, or I've requested to follow them, or I've sent them a message, chances are they're going to come and they're going to request to follow my page. I want that conversation going, okay? And then, what was I going to say? All of those things are ways to increase your interaction, though. Following others, liking their posts, commenting on their posts. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So once I start that conversation and I say, hey, girl, I just had to tell you your family is adorable. I'm so looking forward to interacting with you and following you. And they are going to come to my page and they're going to say, oh, thanks, yours too. And I'll say, thank you so much. Hey, where are you from? What do you do? Right there. That's a blitz. That's a social media blitz. That opens the conversation. Because what she's going to say is, I'm from Ohio and I'm a teacher. What do you do? And then I can say, oh, actually, I work from home. I work from my cell phone. I'm a distributor for It Works Global. Have you heard of us? And they'll either say yes or no, and the conversation can go from there. But the point is to start the conversation. And that's how you do that, okay? It used to be that in order for your Instagram interaction to go up, you needed a lot of followers. Now, the emphasis is really on interacting, okay? And the idea of interacting is, a social media guru calls it the law of reciprocity, which is when you're driving down a country road and someone is driving by and you're the only 2 cars on the road, you wave. And more often than not, that person is going to wave back at you. What you're doing by interacting on your Instagram is waving at people. So when you like their pictures and you comment on their posts, they're going to come wave back at you. And they're going to go through your posts and they're going to like them and they're going to comment on them. And you're building that relationship, and then that's going to open the door for you to talk to them about your products and your opportunity. So let's say now I've made a post. Okay. So let's say I've made a post about greens. And I have 17 likes on that post. I go through and I message those people and I say, hey girl, thanks so much. Or actually I've been saying beautiful. I'll say, hello beautiful. Thanks so much for the love on my post. Were you interested in these greens? Or I'll say, were you interested in a way to get all natural energy? Something like that. When I message on Instagram, let's talk about how to do that. Okay. Hadley just beat the hell out of us again.
Mommy, Daddy, sit down. We are all going to have a tea with Mr. Skinny. Who wants tea?
Okay, I'm sorry. So let's talk about messaging. So when I message someone, I always include the picture that they've liked because maybe they don't remember that they did or whatever. So when I message someone about this post for the cleanse, I'm going to send them this picture. And the way that you do that is this little curved arrow. You see that curved arrow? Curved arrow right there. So I press that, and it's going to pull up the ability to send a private message. And you type in where it says send to, you're going to click that, and then it allows you to type in the username, the Instagram name of the person you want to send it to. So I send the picture, and then I say, hello, beautiful. Thanks so much for the love on my post. Are you interested? And that gets the conversation going there. So I message the people that like or comment on my posts to see, and if it were a lifestyle post, I'd send the picture, and then I'd say, hello, beautiful. Thanks so much for the love on my post. Are you interested in hearing about making some extra money? And then they'll respond to that. I'm trying not to leave anything out. Okay, Instagram has a limit. You can only follow up to like 7,000 people. So every once in a while, and you're gonna want to keep the number of followers and the number of people you're following fairly close together. So once you have, like, I don't know, okay, so I have on one account, I have 500 followers or 600 followers, but I'm following 2,500. Okay, so those numbers are pretty off balance. So what I'll do is, as I'm following, I'm going to go back to the very beginning of the people I'm following, and I'm going to start unfollowing some, okay? I am what they call an equal opportunity unfollower. I don't use any apps, I told you, so I don't pay attention to who has unfollowed me or anything like that. So I just go back to the beginning of the people that I followed, because as you scroll through your followers or the people that you're following, it's in chronological order. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom, those are the people that you followed the longest ago. And so I'll go back through and I'll unfollow some of those. Again, not too quickly because I don't want my account flagged. So maybe I'll unfollow 10, then I'll go back to my activity page, accept a new follow request, go follow 5 of their followers and like their pictures. Then I'll go unfollow 10 people. Then I'll go accept a follow request. I'll like 5 of their followers. I'll follow 5 of their followers. I'll go like 8 pictures, comment. I'll unfollow 10 people. I'll accept a follow request. I'll follow 5 of their followers. I'll go like 8 to 10 pictures and make a comment. Okay, so you see the pattern. You can do this as many times through the day as you want. Doing it this way is great because, like I said, you don't have to use any extra apps that are going to take up storage on your phone or flag your account. It's not super time consuming. Again, Instagram is not an instant thing. You can't expect to post a picture on Instagram and have all of your friends comment under it, like maybe sometimes happens with a before and after picture on Facebook. It just doesn't work the same, okay? So you really need to make sure that you are mixing up your following, your unfollowing, and your interacting. Interaction is the most important part of working your Instagram. Now, I want to tell you guys that I know those of you who are veterans to Instagram, this feels different than maybe what you've done before. It's not a bad thing, okay? What happens is a lot of people get frustrated when these changes come through. And a lot of people will start building their business differently. I personally am going to stick with Instagram because number 1, it's free. Number 2, it's still working for me. I'm still building relationships. I'm making friends. I'm gaining leads. But also, I'm going to be one of the ones that stuck with it, and my business succeeded because of it. You know, a lot of people are going to give up. This is going to be frustrating enough for them to give up. But I just feel like this is going to be good. It's going to weed out the spammy ones, right? Because these changes are not going to allow people to be spammy. Quit, please. On Instagram, okay? It's not going to let them. And if they're trying to be spammy, it's not going to let their posts be seen. Because if they're not interacting, then their posts aren't going to be seen anyway. So this is why it works for me, and this is why it's going to continue to work for me. And anyway, I hope that helps. Like I said, there's lots more techie stuff, but I'm just not a tech savvy person. So that's how I work my Instagram. I've been meaning to make a new video for a while, and I hope this one was helpful. You can tag your teams, and yeah, we're just going to keep on growing. All right.